Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Empire at War, where we are continuing to play as the Confederacy and the Fall of the Republic mod. We are currently wrapping up Durge's lands. There are only basically two main battles left. Last we left off, we defeated the forces over Kuat. It was kind of like a story mission. And I was lamenting that the massive fleet that the Kuwati had built, we weren't allowed to fight it. Well, it migrated over here to Columus. We have chased it down with our fleet. And we used to have 1,200 ships. We now have 941, so it has been reduced by about a fourth, and the Columbus fleet is still massive. We don't have an interdictor, which is a shame, but hopefully their fleet is so big that they won't be all too scared. If they do retreat, I guess they'll be retreating to Talfalgio, which would be a pain because they have a hypervelocity cannon here, so that would do a bunch of damage to Grievous. But we're going to be dropping in our massive fleet, trying to take them out, trying to wear them down. This is probably just going to be the only battle we do this episode. Next episode, we're probably going to try to conquer Kuat. I'll be doing the battle for Bibulus and Chardan off screen, probably. That is... Oh, I don't know if we had a Pathfinder or not. That's a problem. Well, we'll see. Okay, so the strategy is going to be that we get a bunch of carriers, do a bunch of damage, as much as possible, and then... kind of keep them as weak as possible, more or less. So we're going to get a bunch of these in here and a few of my heavy munitions carriers as well. So I'll be making a cut to once all of those are in the field.
Right away. Swinging around. Input orders.
Okay, so all the carriers are in. We have a few Providence cruisers just to kind of body block if anything actually gets through. We want... The Praetor is very slow, so I don't mind the ships getting through, but we do want all their shields to basically be gone. We want to have fighter superiority as well. So we'll see. Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead, sir.
Control A. Get rid of these here. We don't care about you at all. Control 1.
Awaiting command. Command computer active.
All of you go after this. Now, I'm going to grab these, and I'm going to... No. Control 2. However, grab a few of you. Control 3, 2, 3, 1.
Auditory input.
Okay, we're just going to grab these. Control 4. So 1, 2, 3. Control 4. 2. Control 3. 1. Control 2. Okay, we got our different control groups. Great. Let's wipe out some ships. So let's take out the fighter bay on you. Fighter bay on you. Engines. Engines. We'll cripple these two. Actually, we don't want to take out the engines. I regret that decision. Engines. Engines can survive for now. We'll wipe out the fighter bays on these two. Wipe out the fighter bay on this. Cripple this. Then start taking out the Praetor. Let's get going here. Speed through. Now, we might lose a lot of ships. I'm willing to, allow that. But we're going to try to be somewhat conservative with our forces. Yeah, there we go. Fighter bay destroyed. Let's actually go after this. Or, no, you guys go after this. Yeah. 4. You guys are going to go after this now. The engine's here. It's already taking a bunch of damage. Yeah. You're almost all dead. Fantastic. You're taking a bunch of damage. That's good. Now let's go after these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I do not want the engines to be dead here. Go after this, go after this. Oh, unfortunately, we took out the engines, but it's fine. We'll wipe out one of these ships. They have a bunch of other Venators, so we'll allow you to die this time. There we go. First ship wiped out. Go after this one now. I'm going to take out as much as possible. And we do have our Providence cruisers right here that will hopefully be able to do a lot of damage. This one is very damaged. This one is quite damaged. We'll do damage to the carrier here as well. But first off, let's cripple the Constitution Invincible Dreadnought. Yeah, taking out all these different hard points. Good stuff. All of these are doing nothing right now, so we'll allow them to continue to do nothing. Although it seems like a few of them maybe are a little bit mad at us, so we'll take out a few of them. We want to maintain fighter superiority at all times. Okay, there we go. That should completely and utterly wipe out any and all fighters and bombers that they have. I do want to take out the fighter bay. That's pretty important. So let's focus on that. They just have one, I think. And then we'll actually go for the carrier loadout. And then we'll start wiping out shields on the Praetor. The reason I've left it alone for now is because it's going to soak a lot of damage. They have two. So basically crippling the other ships, I think, was a little bit more of a priority. But let's go after that now. Yeah, good stuff. You don't even have engines anymore. They have a lot of smaller ships, which is a problem. Go after this. Go after this. You three are all going to go after this one. I think that they can take this out. Oh, I apparently have this as well. So here. Okay, so... yeah, you guys take this out. You guys are actually going to go after this one. And you guys are going to go after this. We want to damage this one as well. Take out its hangar. There we go. We're happy now. All of you go after this one. Do as much damage to the Praetor as possible. These, I think, will be able to do a pretty decent job of holding these at bay. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, this Invincible Dreadnought is still taking damage, which is a bit of a shame because we really want it to be left alone. Oh, the fighter base is still alive here. Whoops. Well, you guys go after that. Yeah, I want the Invincible Dreadnought to be alive for as long as possible. You know what? Just go after this. This is a priority number one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna have quite a bit of time to do damage to this. Massive ship. At some point, we're going to have to drop in Grievous, but I'm not really sure when. I think we'll drop in the Lucre Battle Hulk carrier first, and then once that one dies, that's when we drop in Grievous. Because just having one big ship eats up so much of our supply. Look at that ship. It's massive. And it still hasn't lost all its shields. I mean, that is kind of ridiculous, but yeah. So all of these are kind of screwed. Not gonna lie. Any of you still have your... yeah, no, you're good. I kind of want the engines to be taken out first, just giving me more time to take and do damage. There we go. Engines being damaged. Slowly, though. Very slowly. A bit too slowly. Go after these engines. Go after these engines. Yeah, because I want them to be as... I want it to be as far away from my ships as possible. Come on out. Almost dead. Now, they are dropping in a bunch of different ships. A lot of their ships aren't really doing anything at this point. Okay, perfect. So we're going to have a lot of time to slowly but surely whittle this down. Now, the question is, do we drop in anything here? I don't think so. I think we leave these alone. because they can't really do a lot. I mean, all of these are kind of useless at this point. That's nice. Move you forward, move you forward, move you forward. Just kind of try to body block. You know what? I mean, we're going to lose ships anyway. It'd be better to actually replace it with something else, so. What is the name of this providence? This is the first ship we're losing, the Flarus. Yeah, poor Flarus. The Jerjack is also kind of useless at this point. Now, the pro strat would be to actually allow them to wipe these out and do not drop anything else in. Just wipe this out, I think. But, well, I do want the battle carrier, so we will actually not be replacing it. Because one thing we could do is drop in more Providence cruisers or more of these carriers, getting ourselves more fighters and bombers. And then when they're wiped out, we still have fighters and bombers available. The Shield of Camino. That's a pretty good name. Providence is almost dead. Now the question is, once it dies, do we want to try to wipe out these other small ships? Because this is a lot of supply that is kind of in a weakened state. I think of all the fighters and bombers should most definitely be taking these out, giving us fire superiority again. And you guys just go after this. Yeah. Do some damage to those fighters and bombers. Try to take them out. They're going to drop in a bunch of invincible dreadnoughts, I betcha. Constitution. And then the Halleck. Why is there a ship here? Not really sure why. It's fine. So the big question is, what are they going to drop in? I kind of want to hold off on getting my own ships until then. A bunch of smaller ships here, that's fine. I might just get, yeah, that battle carrier, as I talked about. Just go for it. Oh. You guys go after these. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage to my ships. That's fine. These, I could like get a few of these to jump out. Transition into more of a ship-heavy composition. You're basically useless. You two are also basically useless, so move forward. Get replaced. Praetor is almost dead. There we go. Now, what are they going to replace it with? A bunch of smaller ships here. Okay. That's fine. We'll get the battle carrier in here real soon. We're going to run there. Let's get you to jump to light speed. We'll start going after these big ships with all of our fighters and bombers. And while that happens, I'll get the... Oh, we're so close to getting the... You know what? Move these forward. Yeah, as soon as the carrier here dies, we'll be able to get the battle carrier in here. It'll be wiping out all of these small ships, which would be fantastic. There we go. Yeah. Need to wipe out these small ships here. Go after the... Yeah. The Venator. I do not know if kind of switching targets mid-charge, so to speak, completely invalidates the powers of the ships. These are being replaced, but not really at a super fast rate. So maybe it's dying at this point. Like, maybe these are not as useful as they were before. We'll see. Go after these smaller ships. Let's go after the... Yeah. You're taking a lot of damage. Fighter Bay is pretty important. You guys are actually going to go after this now. Great. Well, not you two. You are going to continue to take these out. I might drop in Grievous soon. Well, I did say after the Lucre Hulk was dead.
We need you for the next objective.
Go after this. There. My one Lucre Hulk fighting, destroying. Yeah, that Carrick is very interesting, huh? That's better. It jumped in, I think, a new Venator right there. Lucre Hulk is doing the best it can. Continue to, like, focus on these small ships, please. That's just a regular Pelta. That's just a regular Pelta. They have repair Pelta somewhere. There, they have it. Oh, you know what? It's not really doing anything. Take out the fighter bay right there. Fantastic. This one is taking a lot of damage. Let's go after... Oh, let's take these. Go after the Venator right there. You guys are going to keep doing this. And then... There we go. Why don't I take out some of these? Just in case. We need to run away. Probably won't, but you never know. And then just go after these. Take these out. I do not know how good or bad it is to micromanage my fighters like this. I'm assuming it's fine, but like not amazing. Why don't I go after the fighter bay right there? Yeah, good stuff. Wiping that out. Perfect. I think the biggest problem is they have a bunch of small ships, and I do not. Yeah, these need to go and fight. So far, we've lost, what, 2 Providences, 3 Carriers, and that Lucre Hulk is probably going to die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Another Venator jumping in. That's a problem. After this. Yeah, that Venator is gone. I could, I guess, jump all these out and get Grievous in here, but I kind of... Yeah, there we go. That is an Imperator Star Destroyer. Very scary. Where is the healing ships are somewhere. I don't think they're that big of a problem, though. Yeah, go after this. Maybe we start getting these out. Like, I don't know how many more reinforcements of the ships they have. Is this the... That's the support Pelta. Go after this. Go after this. The Lucre Hulk. Yeah, once it dies, I'll actually drop all of these out as well. And I'll start with Grievous and like a more conventional fleet. Big thing is they have that Praetor, which is a bit worrying. But I'm assuming that we've destroyed so much of their fleet at this point that they don't have a lot left. Let's see. Yeah, this Venator is almost dead. That is almost dead as well. They have a lot of ships that are very near death. Just like my Lucre Hulk. I'm also assuming that these don't have that many more reinforcements in terms of fighters and bombers. Why don't all of you go after this? Yeah, go after it. Now go after this, and then go after that. Did I take out the repair Pelta? I don't think I did. Is this the... No? No. Yes. That's very important that we take this out. Arguably the most important. Because it keeps everything... There we go. Perfect. Now, do they have another one? No. No. I think that that is the one repair pelt that they have. They might have one here, but it's all the way over here, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't see one. It's fine. Take this out.
We need you for the next objective.
This is a problem right here, but I think these can take care of it. Let's get in a Munificent, actually, right here. Fantastic. Yeah, they dropped in another Invincible Dreadnought right there. I think... Yeah, I think it's time to maybe retire some of these. Although... the big thing is... I'm a bit worried about their fighters and bombers. Let's get in Providence. Like 2 of these Providence cruisers, I think will do a lot. Do that. I really want the bonus from Grievous, though. The big question is, if we wipe out this Invincible, are they going to replace it with something else? Probably. Because once they stop replacing stuff, that means that they probably have run out. They just have the Praetor. And at that point, I'm just going to jump in Grievous. Let's replace a few of these. That's 5.
What is your command? Please input your
Preparing for jump to light speed.
Maybe I'm being a bit hasty, but I think it's good. Okay, they still have that. But it's all the way over there.
Do not let Republic troops secure target.
I think we do jump in Grievous. I think it's time.
Choose your reinforcements.
Countdown approaching 0.
We need what? How much more? Like you.
Calculating jump to light speed.
We'll be good. We'll drop in Grievous like right here. He can tank quite a bit. On now. There we go. Take out these small ships because they're kind of like not force multipliers, but they are pound for pound better than these big ships, especially the big ships that are almost crippled. Okay, good stuff. You guys need to move forward. I think the fighter and bomber superiority is actually really good. Okay, you need to actually focus on this. Yeah, considering we just wiped out an Invincible Dreadnought and they haven't dropped anything in, I think they only have the Praetor left. Take out all these small ships. We're almost at the finish line right here. Very, very close. Invincible Dreadnought destroyed. Are they going to drop anything in? I mean, I think they could drop in the Praetor now. They still have that somewhere. They should have that second Praetor. Where is it? Oh, no. Where is it? They had 2. I know they had 2. I guess they didn't want to jump it in. Huh. Okay, that's a bit disappointing. I was very worried about it. Like, that's why I was holding Grievous off. Yeah, we only wiped out one of them. Does that mean the rest of their forces retreat? I'm a bit unsure. Let's send a spy droid to Helfalgio. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that was anyway the massive space battle. Next episode, we are going to invade... that's a bit disappointing, actually. We're going to be invading the Kuat, thereby basically ending the episode. Depending upon how long that battle takes, we might also fight the battle for Chardan. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But that will be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Join us next time where we continue with the Confederacy. I upload content 6 days a week currently, with Star Wars coming out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.